Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Jay Richards here, the host of Jay's Spot that I air each and every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's been a minute since I jumped up on my YouTube channel, so I had the free time, so I said let me just come up here and you know do what I do best, just vent a little. A lot of things, been weighing on my shoulders, on my chest, and I just been, just keeping it in. So I had the free time. I said, let me just address a few little problems or whatever the case may be. Like I said, it's been a minute since I jumped up on my channel. And my channel basically I brought to you guys just a situation I started off with dealing with my kid's mother and seeing my kids and visitation and all that. Now, I thought it was some progress. I thought I was wrong for thinking that. I thought it was some progress, but deep down I was wrong because we have a court ordered agreement basically, and a lot of her end of the bargain she's not holding up to. For example, like I'm supposed to know anything that goes on with my kids in their school, anything with their health records, anything with their religion, anything a father's supposed to know, I'm supposed to know, but I'm still getting cheated that out. And the reason why I say that is because my son, he's a very advanced boy, like with his academics, with his schoolwork. I'm sorry, with his schoolwork. So he's been getting he had got offered something to go further with to the next level, like in his grade. Now, you would think his mother would have reached out and told me, like she's supposed to do, let me know what's going on. I don't know anything. I only know the bits and pieces that my son tell me, and even with that, I think she only lets him tell me certain parts. Now, her as the mother, as the adult, as the grown up, you would think she would reach out to me and say, okay, look, this is what's going on with your son, blase, 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 blase. I don't know anything. Now, another little situation. My daughter's birthday, it was a couple weeks ago. I went, court ordered. I'm supposed to see my kids on their birthdays for 2 hours or whatever the case may be, just for their birthdays or whatever. Now, I went and picked up my kids for the 2 hours. When I got my kids, I'm looking at my daughter and I'm like, okay, I know it's her birthday. I know she didn't wear this to school. Now, mind you, she had a little party in her daycare. Then when I pick her up, whatever clothing she had on was changed. And I'm like, she's in like some old clothes. And I'm not, I mean, it was clean, but it was just still nothing you would put on your child for their birthday. So, I asked my son, I'm like, yo, son, like, this is what she had on? Or did she change? Oh, yeah, mommy changed her. Why you change her from the outfit that she had on that she went to daycare with for her birthday? But that's to show you how spiteful and evil my kid's mother is. Like, why you changing her outfit? And the same thing happened with my son. Like, last year for my son's birthday, he had a total different outfit on. But then when I collect him to have him for his birthday weekend, she's sending him clothes that he would wear around the house. And I just see it, and all I do is I take pictures, because every time she do this, I just take pictures of my kids and just keep it for my records, because it's beyond crazy. It is beyond crazy. Like, why are you changing their outfits so when they walk the streets of me, you trying to make it look like I don't do my part as a father, when I'm doing above and beyond as a father? You get child support, You still hounding me down for more child support. You saying, oh, you don't have money, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. But you should have thought about all of this when I tried to make an agreement to give you a certain amount a month. You didn't want that. You wanted to go the whole child support route. Okay, granted. This is what you want to do. We're gonna go this route. Now, when you saw you was not getting what you thought you was gonna get, you felt stupid. Deep down in the end, the only one that's being hurt is these kids. And that's why I do my best and I try to go above and beyond for my kids, because I want them to have the life that I didn't have. I want them to have the life that I didn't have. You know, I want them to see different things in the world. I want them to go different places. I want them to have fun. I want them to grow up and say, when they look back, yo, as a kid, my father, he did that. My father, he went all out for us. My father, he went above and beyond for us. That's what I want my kids to look back and say, like, their dad did what he was supposed to do. But it's hard to do, it's hard to do so much when you're dealing with a woman who is bitter, and just can't seem to, let bygones be bygones. Like, I always say this all the time. It's about the kids. I don't care about what we had. What we had was not real. So let me do my part and be a father and just do my part. Whatever you do with them, that's what you do with them. But let me do my part. For example, another little situation. Like, I get my kids every other weekend. Granted, do I think that's enough for me? No. It's been many times I reached out to my kid's mother, and I'm like, look, when they get out of school, let me just come pick them up for like 2 hours. Let me just go take them somewhere to eat. Let me just spend some extra time with them. But you know what she would tell me? Oh, they have school, or oh, they got to get ready for bed, or this or that or that. But when the tables are turned and she wants to do something with them after school, it gets done. They will come in the house like 9, maybe 10 o'clock, but 9 o'clock the latest to what I remember. But it's like, you could do that, but me, I can't do that. All I'm trying to do is spend time with my kids. That's it. That's it. My kids are my world. My kids are my everything. That's all I want, is to spend time with my kids. That is it. But all of this being vindictive and being evil, like, yeah, you doing it. Yeah, she's doing it, but in the end, the only one that's hurting and suffering is the kids, because you're taking away time with their father that when they get older, they can't get back. So it's like with her, she just wants the kids to be up under her 24/7. It's like, I can't have no time with them myself. Yes, I get them every other weekend, but that's not enough for me. That's not enough for me. For a father who wants to be in his kids' lives and want to be there and don't miss a beat that goes on in their lives, no, every other weekend is not good enough for me. I should be able to see my kids when I want to see my kids. I shouldn't have to go through a court order. I should be able to pick up and call, look, I want to pass through, get my kids, go to Applebee's, go to Ruby Tuesdays, go to Cold Stones. I want to be able to do that. But when I try to do that, it's a problem. But if money is not involved, it's like, no, you can't see these kids. It's like, you get child support, you work, you have a job. You always told me in the past, your mother this, your mother got your back, your mother blah, blah, blah. So if your mother got your back, your mother's doing all of this, that, and the third, why are you worrying about me? Why are you worrying about my money? Why is my child support even an importance to you? Because from what you told me on numerous occasions, you got your mother got your back, this, that, and the third. So it's like, if you feel that way, why are you worrying about me and my child support? Why bother me for it? Like, I don't get it. Like, my daughter is getting older, and I don't want my daughter to grow and have to go through, a lot of the nonsense, basically. It's all nonsense. All I want is to just be with my kids, spend time with my kids, do for my kids, take my kids places, go to the movies, do this, that, and the third, and just enjoy life with my kids. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all I want. But like I said, once again, if she's not getting extra money out of it, I can't see my kids. Like, if I want to see them on the weekends, I don't have them. It's been many times it'll be her weekend to have them, and I would text her. I would be like, look, if you're not doing anything, keyword, if you're not doing anything with the kids on this day, let me just get them. If I have downtime and I have nothing to do on a weekend that she has them, why can't I take that time and say, you know what, let me go get my kids and go take them to the movies or go take them to the park? When I try to do extra things, when I try to go above and beyond just to be with my kids, she blocks that. She blocks that. And I don't understand how women like this still feel good about themselves. How they go to sleep knowing they're blocking a loving father that wants to be with his kids. Like, how you sleep at night knowing, yeah, he want to see them, but he not seeing them. Like, I only get to see them on the weekends that I'm to get them. It's like, come on. Then, like, if it's a weekend I don't have them and my son needs a haircut, I'll get him for that. I'll get him for his haircut. I'll hit my son up. Okay, you need a haircut? All right, we're gonna go this weekend. So if it's a weekend she has them or whatever, I'll reach out to her. Okay, he needs a haircut. I'm going to come get him, take him a haircut. I get him for that. But when I try to get my daughter as well in the process, no, you ask for your son, not your daughter. It's like, I'm giving you time to yourself. I'm taking them off your hands for a couple of hours. So just because I want to take myself a haircut, I can't take my daughter as well, just to, have her in my company as well. Like, deep down, man, it hurts. It hurts. And I feel for a lot of fathers out there that's fighting and fighting and fighting, and they not getting the justice they deserve. Because there's so many fathers out here who are doing their thing and they're going above and beyond. And I see it. I see it. I speak to them. I speak to those fathers that's going above and beyond. They hit me up and they like, yo, I see what you're doing on Jay's spot. Keep doing that. You fighting for us. Keep speaking that word. Keep letting the word get out there. These bitter mothers need to be stopped. But in my situation, I don't think it's ever going to stop with my kid's mother. Because, like I said on numerous occasions, she didn't have her father in her life. Her mother ran her father away. So how do I expect her to change? How do I expect any different? It's just like they say, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. And all I'm trying to do is just be with my kids. That's it. I'm just trying to get them the life they deserve. The life they should have. But it's being stopped by her. Like, when you start doing things like putting on different clothes on the kids and sending them with old clothes and this, that, and the third, like, that's petty. But you're getting child support. What are you doing with the child support? This is what you wanted. You wanted child support. When I tried to give you an amount for the month, that wasn't good enough for you. You thought you was gonna get a G. You thought you was gonna get like a stack out of me. When you got way less. So you run into child support like you thinking it was doing something when in all reality it's just hurting you. But although she gets her child support, best believe when I have my kids, I still do for them when I have them on my weekends. I still do for them. I'm not one of those fathers out there that say, oh, well, she get child support, so I don't got to spend a dime on my kids. She get child support. That's not me. Although she gets her child support, I still do for my kids. I still do for them. Still. That's not me. I wasn't raised with hatred in my heart. I was raised off of love. And that's what I'm trying to teach my son and my daughter. That's all. I'm trying to teach my son to tell the truth, be honest no matter what, if it hurt, this, that, and the third. I try my best to tell him, like, honesty is your best policy. If you be honest with someone else, they can't do nothing but respect you for being honest. And I try to teach that to my son. That's what I'm trying to instill in him, like, yo, just be honest. Tell the truth. You'll get a lot further if you tell the truth. I don't want my kids to inherit the genes of their mother, because it's not good genes. She wasn't raised well. She wasn't brought up well. And I just want to raise my kids well and bring them up the right way and bring them up the honest way. That's all I want. But once again, it's hard. It's hard when you're dealing with a bitter parent. It's hard. I try to get extra time with my kids on weekends or weeks that I don't have them. And it's like, no. So it's like I only could get them on my appointed weekends. There's so many women out there. So many women out there that would give anything for a father, for their kid's father to come in the picture and be like, oh, come get your son or come take your son. But then you have these women out here who taking it for granted, who taking that for granted for the dudes, for the fathers that want to be in their kids' lives. All I can say is I'm just going to keep praying, keep fighting, and keep pushing. That's all. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. It hurts. Like, it hurts. It hurts. But I'm going to keep fighting. That's all I know how to do is fight. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to prevail. I'm going to come out on top. Because I have God in my life, and I pray every day. I pray for my kids. I pray for myself. And I just pray for a better life for my kids. So I'm going to come out on top. It's just sad that, you know, the good fathers got to go through this, while you have these deadbeat fathers that they just out there running wild and chilling. But the good fathers, we suffering. The fathers who actually want to be in their kids' lives and don't want to miss a second in their kids' lives or in their kids' upbringing. We the ones suffering. While you got these deadbeat fathers out here who don't even call their kids for their birthdays, who don't even pick their kids up, who don't even take their kids for a haircut, who don't even take their kids out for ice cream, who don't even take their kids out to ride their bikes. But those are the men that don't get put on child support. Those are the men that's out here just chilling. But the good men, the good fathers, we suffering. We outnumbered. But I just hope and pray all fathers come, just come together and stand tall. Because these kids are our future and these kids need us. We can't turn our backs on our kids. At least I know I can't. I wasn't raised that way, and I'm not going to start. It's hard, man, but it's, I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep pushing, keep fighting. But thank you guys, man. I just, had to vent, and the only way I can vent is, up here on my YouTube. Because I know it's many fathers out there that's going through what I'm going through, if not worse. So I just pray that, all the fathers out there, they just keep fighting. They don't give up. It's a hard fight, but just don't give up. Just keep pushing. And we're going to get that victory. Our kids going to see that victory. Our kids going to see we never gave up on them. Our kids going to see we kept fighting. And that's all. Like I always say, when my kids come across my YouTube channel, they gonna see their father was fighting. Their father didn't give up. He was fighting. He did not give up. But thank you guys. Like I said, tune into my J Spot each and every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just, check me out. I bring different topics each and every week. And, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And, follow me on IG. Follow me on Snapchat. Just get in tune with me. That's Real J Richards. That's for my Instagram. That's for my Twitter. And that's for my Snapchat. So, follow me. Holla at me. Send me a message. I respond. I talk to everybody. Until next time, salute.